Hey Amelia, good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the English podcast conversation. I've been thinking a lot about how successful people live their daily lives.
Hi, Antony. Yes, I always wonder what makes them different. Some people think success is about money, but I believe it's about daily habits.
Exactly. And guess what? Today, I want to talk about two daily habits that are very cheap or even free, but very powerful. Successful people use them every day.
That sounds great. I love learning things that are simple and don't cost much. What's the first habit?
Amelia, today I want to share something very simple but also very powerful. Something that many successful people around the world do every single day. And the best part is that it costs nothing at all. It is the easy habit of waking up early in the morning, even before most people start their day.
Waking up early sounds like something that is hard to do, especially for people like me who enjoy staying up late at night. But I have always wondered why so many successful people choose to wake up very early, instead of sleeping longer like most others.
That's a very good question, Amelia. And I think you will find the answer really interesting. Because when you wake up early, before the noise of the world starts, before cars begin to move, and before people start calling or messaging you, you get a very special and quiet time that allows your mind to feel calm, clear, and peaceful, almost like the whole world has paused just for you.
That sounds very peaceful and lovely, because sometimes I wake up late and everything feels very fast and stressful, like I have no time to think or breathe, and I just start rushing through the day without feeling ready.
Exactly, Amelia. And that's what happens to many people who wake up late. They feel like the day is controlling them, but when you wake up early, you are the one who controls your day, because you have quiet time to stretch, think, breathe deeply, and get ready with a peaceful and focused mind, and that feeling can really change the way your whole day goes.
So, when I wake up early, I can actually start my day in a slow and gentle way instead of running around and feeling nervous or behind.
Yes, and not only that, Amelia, but you can also use the quiet morning time to do things that help your mind and body grow strong. For example, you can do some light exercise to move your body. You can sit in silence and plan your goals for the day. You can read a few pages from a good book that teaches you something new, or you can just enjoy a cup of tea or water while listening to the birds singing outside your window.
That sounds really beautiful and healthy, Antony. And I love that you are talking about things that are simple and free. Because sometimes people think success needs money, but this habit costs nothing at all.
You are absolutely right, Amelia, because waking up early is not something you have to buy, and it is not something only rich people can do. It is a free gift that we all have, and all we need to do is make the small choice to go to bed earlier at night and wake up earlier in the morning, so we can enjoy more time, more peace, and more control over our lives.
But I have to admit, Antony, sometimes when I try to wake up early, I feel so sleepy and tired, and I don't want to leave my bed. So how can I make this habit easier for myself?
That's a great point, Amelia, and many people feel the same way at the beginning because their body is not used to waking up early. But you don't have to change everything overnight. You can start with small steps, like going to bed just 15 or 20 minutes earlier than usual and waking up just a little bit earlier each day, and slowly your body will adjust, and it will become easier and easier.
So I don't have to wake up 2 hours earlier on the first day. I can just make a small change and grow the habit step by step until it feels natural and easy.
Exactly, Amelia. Because when we try to make big changes too quickly, it feels hard and we give up. But when we take small steps and stay consistent, the habit becomes part of our life, and we don't even have to think about it anymore. It just happens naturally, like brushing our teeth or drinking water.
I really like that idea, Antony. And now I feel more confident that I can try this habit too. Because I know it's okay to start slow and grow with time. and I love that it helps me feel calm, gives me more time, and doesn't cost anything.
Yes, Amelia, that's the beauty of waking up early. It is free, it is simple, and it gives you a gift every morning. The gift of quiet time to think, to breathe, to plan, and to begin your day feeling strong, calm, and in control of your life.
Thank you so much for sharing this with me, Antoni. I will start today by going to bed earlier tonight, and tomorrow I will wake up just a little earlier and enjoy the peaceful morning.
That's a great decision, Amelia, and I know that if you keep doing it every day, little by little, you will feel happier, more focused, and more in control of your time. And soon you will see how this one small habit can lead to big changes in your life.
Antoni, I really enjoyed learning about the habit of waking up early, and I have started trying it little by little, and I already feel more peaceful and ready for the day. But now I'm curious to learn about the next simple and free habit that successful people follow in their daily life.
That's so good to hear, Amelia, and I'm really proud of you for taking action, because small steps create big results. And today, I want to share another very powerful habit that doesn't need money or special tools. It is the habit of journaling, which means writing your thoughts, feelings, and goals in a notebook every day.
Oh, I've heard of journaling before, but I always thought it was only for writers or people who like to write stories. How does it help someone become more successful?
That's a great question, Amelia. And the truth is, journaling is not just for writers or poets. It is for anyone who wants to understand themselves better, stay focused, and live a more organized and peaceful life. Because when you write your thoughts on paper, your mind becomes clearer, your stress becomes smaller, and your ideas become stronger.
So if I write in a notebook every day, it will help me think better and feel less confused?
Exactly, Amelia. Imagine your mind is like a messy room with thoughts everywhere. Journaling is like cleaning that room step by step. Because when you take your feelings, worries, dreams, and plans from your head and put them on paper, they stop floating around and start making sense, which helps you feel more calm, more focused, and more in control of your life.
That actually sounds really helpful, especially on days when I feel stressed or have too many thoughts in my mind that I don't know how to deal with.
Yes, and that's why many successful people use journaling every morning or every evening. They sit quietly with a notebook and write down how they feel, what they want to do that day, what problems they are facing, and what things they are thankful for. And by doing this, they start and end their day with more understanding, more awareness, and more peace.
I see. And what kind of things can I write in my journal if I don't know where to start or if I don't have much to say?
You don't need to write a lot or use fancy words, Amelia. You can start with very simple things like, "Today I feel happy because," or "This morning I want to do," or "One thing I am thankful for is," and slowly you will see that more words start coming naturally as you write, because the more you write, the more your thoughts become clear and flow easily.
And do I need to buy a special book or follow a special method? Or can I just use a simple notebook that I already have at home?
You don't need to buy anything special, Amelia. You can use any notebook, even a small one, or even loose paper if you like. Some people even write on their phone or computer, but I always suggest using a pen and paper because it helps you slow down and connect better with your feelings while writing.
That makes sense. And how long should I write each day? Does it have to be a full page or a certain number of minutes?
No, there is no rule, and that's the beauty of journaling. You can write for 5 minutes or 15 minutes, you can write one sentence or one page, and it's all okay. Because the goal is not to be perfect, but to express yourself honestly and create a small moment of peace, reflection, and self-care in your day.
I really love this idea, Antoni. I think it's something I can do right before going to bed, or maybe after I wake up early in the morning. Just take some time to sit quietly, write how I feel, and make a small plan for the day.
That's a wonderful way to do it, Amelia. And if you combine waking up early with journaling, you will start to feel more control, more peace, and more purpose in your life every day because you are giving yourself quiet time and a clear mind, two things that are very powerful but cost nothing at all.
Thank you so much, Antoni. I feel really excited to start journaling now. I'm going to find a notebook tonight and start writing a few simple thoughts before bed. And I'll try to do it every day for 1 week and see how it makes me feel.
That sounds like a great plan, Amelia. Just remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just be honest, be kind to yourself, and keep writing a little every day. And soon, journaling will become a beautiful habit that helps you grow, dream, and move closer to the life you really want.
Antoni, both of the habits you shared so far, waking up early and journaling, are really simple, peaceful, and don't cost anything. And I already feel excited to try both of them. But I would love to know if there is one more powerful habit that successful people do daily that is also cheap or even free.
Yes, absolutely, Amelia. There is one more habit that almost every successful person talks about, and it's something that costs very little or sometimes nothing at all if you use a free source. And that is the habit of reading every single day, even if it's just for a few minutes.
Reading? Like reading books and stories? I used to enjoy that when I was younger, but I stopped because life got busy.
Yes, I completely understand, Amelia, because life does get busy and we forget. But reading is one of the easiest ways to learn new things, to improve the way we think, to get new ideas, and to become more confident. Because when you read, you fill your mind with new knowledge that helps you grow slowly every day.
That makes sense, Antoni, and I remember how reading helped me feel relaxed and focused. So you're saying that reading just a little bit each day can actually make a person more successful over time?
Exactly, Amelia. Because when you read daily, even just 1 or 2 pages, your brain becomes more active, your vocabulary becomes better, and your thinking becomes sharper. And over time, you become the kind of person who has more understanding, more confidence, and more wisdom to handle life and make better decisions.
Wow, I never thought of it like that before. And I guess I don't need to read big or expensive books, right? I can just start with something small and simple?
You are absolutely right. You don't need to buy big books or heavy novels. You can start with short stories, simple self-help books, articles online, or even free books from your local library. And the most important part is not what you read, but that you read something every single day with focus and interest.
That's really helpful, Antoni. And I think I'll start with a short book about building good habits or staying positive, because I want to grow my mindset and feel stronger from the inside.
That's a wonderful idea, Amelia. And I want to remind you that reading is like food for the brain. Just like our body needs healthy food every day, our mind also needs good thoughts, new knowledge, and fresh ideas to become stronger, and daily reading gives us all of that.
Antoni, thank you so much for sharing these 3 simple habits with me. Waking up early, writing in a journal, and reading every day. I feel like I've learned something really valuable. And the best part is, none of these habits need a lot of money or tools. Anyone, anywhere can start doing them today.
You're very welcome, Amelia. And you are right. These habits are small and easy to begin, but they have the power to slowly change your life in a very big way because they help you become more focused, more peaceful, and more in control of your thoughts and actions.
Yes, and I think the most beautiful part is that these are habits of the mind and the heart, not just routines or tasks. They help us grow inside and feel stronger day by day.
Exactly, Amelia. And for anyone listening today, we just want to say this. You don't need to wait for the perfect time, the perfect tools, or the perfect life. You can start becoming a better version of yourself today, right where you are, with what you already have.
Yes, you are more powerful than you think. And these small daily steps will lead you toward big dreams if you stay patient, kind to yourself, and keep moving forward.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We hope this podcast gave you a little light and motivation, and remember, success begins in small, quiet moments when no one is watching, and those moments are yours to create.
Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time with another simple and inspiring conversation.
Until then, wake up, write it down,
and
and keep reading your way to a better life.